Welcome to the first edition of Q's with Brad Hughes. I'm answering as many questions as I possibly can. If I don't get to your question, leave another one down below because this is going to be a recurring series. The number one trait that I look for in a dental assistant is the ability to build relationships and be influential with patients. And I do have a YouTube channel. It's Brad Hughes DDS. How quickly after dental school should you buy your first practice? I don't think there's some countdown clock that you need to be paying attention to. The single practice level, it's just getting harder and harder to compete. So you need to know what you're getting into. I think until you can produce at least $1.5 million, you should maybe look at just investing and being a partner in a practice. I think you need to be north of $1.5 million if you're gonna go own your own practice, if you really wanna have the cash flow to compete at a single practice level. To get a second practice, that is completely dependent on the person. For me, it took me 10 years between my first and my second. There's two leaders that I've learned the most from. Number one, my dad, the incredible part of the community he had become a part of. I learned so much that's what makes a phenomenal dentist. Not what you do with these, but what you do with relationships. Number two, I would say Jay Geyer. My mindset needed shifted. I needed to learn what I didn't know yet, and he really taught me a lot of those principles. So those would be the top two. Do I recommend dental practices utilize social media? Hell yes, but correctly. You don't just need to go post that it's Susie's birthday and show her like holding a cake. I'm sorry, you're gonna get 4 likes on Facebook. Nobody's paying attention to that. Do it in a way that gains attention. Be strategic about it. I would outsource until it makes sense to build your own team. We have used Support DDS for some outsourcing, but we're building out internally as many things as possible. RCM, marketing, do what makes sense for your business. But in most cases, outsource it, drive cash flow, drive margins, and then build your own team so that you have full control over it. I stay in practice, one, because I just like it, and two, because it gives me a laboratory to bring team members in and show them everything I coach them on is exactly what I'm doing. The most critical hires that I've ever made, there's 2 of them. Number one, she's now my director of operations, Mikkel Butler. Number 2, my director of HR, Jason Harris. They have allowed me to still practice clinically, and they are instrumental when it comes to our team and where we're at today. You know, balancing clinical skills and clinical time and leadership and business time is challenging. I mean, there's no question, but I've built a team in my practice that is very efficient, very quick. It allows me to be very efficient, very quick. And so I have some time between patients. I create time throughout the day to be able to manage phone calls, text messages, emails, and have the conversations that I need to have and still be incredibly relational, not transactional with my patients. So with videos, we have 2 people behind the magic. Tim, who's behind the camera right now, and Well, who edits and does the graphics that you see on the videos. And yes, they frickin' kill it. Yes, Greg, this is my real hair color. Yes, I'm younger than you. And yes, I'm a bigger badass than you.